All right. What's happening, everybody? It's close enough to 6 p.m. Let me see. I got one clock says 5:57. I got the other one that says 5:59. It's 6 p.m. in my book. So what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Onyx here at Going Full Nerd. Let's let this music go away. Let's let it fade out. That's one of my classics that I usually start off with. But what's happening? For everybody that's out there watching, I don't know whether or not if any mothers are watching, but happy Mother's Day. That is how I do it. Let's go ahead, change that camera up. That was a heck of a view in it, and it takes me away from you. But hey, what's happening, everybody? Happy Mother's Day. It is Sunday, 6 p.m., and this is what we do. We record the podcast Going Full Nerd. Yes. Now, you're going to see, we have today's review, which is Justice League Dark Apokolips War. But as I take a sip of the adult beverage of choice for today, we got to go through some of the basics. We got to do the shameless plug, folks. We got to do the shameless plugs. So the shameless plug goes as follows. If you're new to the YouTube channel, welcome. Glad to have you here. Please make sure that you click the subscribe button and the bell so you get notifications when I go live or when a new video review or just me talking junk pops up. Share this with your friends, and if you're in the room, go ahead, hit the like button. That way I know you're here. In addition, this is the podcast recording. The podcast that you can find on its home, anchor.fm/goingfullnerd, but you can also find it on Spotify, iTunes Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Yes, your boy gets around. Or you can check it out on Google Podcasts or wherever you consume your podcast listening pleasure. If we wasn't on the stay-at-home / quarantine stuff, I'd be like, get in your car, listen to it, do all that good stuff. But it is what it is. We got to get the shameless plug out there. And last but not least, please check out goingfullnerd.com. I know it's been kind of light recently with comic book publishers not really publishing books, but I usually put the information out from companies like Marvel, DC, Action Lab, IDW, Top Cow, Dynamite Comics, and just, IDW. Did I say IDW? Anyway, with a whole bunch of different comic book companies that let me know what their new releases are and things like that. Okay, folks, you ready for this? We're going to give you the review, the official Going Full Nerd review of Justice League Dark. Now, before I even get into this, I think people, I know there's not much. There's not much for people to talk about. There's not much for people to review. We're all watching the same TV shows. We're all watching the same DVD and video movie releases. We're all watching the same on-demand stuff. But I find it kind of funny that there are competitive channels that drop their releases almost at the exact same time as your boy. It's something else. It's surprising to me, but that's cool. I can deal with that. What I can't deal with is when I start going across YouTube and I start listening to podcasts and dudes are stealing your boy's flow. I know I don't get a lot of views, but to do it like I do, they say imitation is the best form of flattery. But I'm going to say a big F you. Don't watch the duplicate. Watch the original, folks. Let your people know. So anyway, let's get to it, because I don't want to take up y'all Mother's Day. Everybody's out there celebrating, and all that good stuff. I had a nice dinner with my wife to celebrate Mother's Day. I had the nice salmon, steamed vegetables. It was beautiful. Washing it down with my adult beverage of choice. It's all good. It's all good. It's cool. But check it out. And now, here's the thing. I've watched and I have raved over so many of the Warner Brothers animation features. Okay. I've looked at all these Warner Brothers animation, DC Comics animation features. And I've been, if you go back through my videos, they all got pretty much high marks. They really have. And their quality and their storytelling has been excellent. Have they been 100% accurate to the comic books? No, they have not. But they have been able to drag me into the story, make it believable, and characters were portrayed in a decent manner to a point. I gotta put it out there like that, to a point. Okay? Now, here goes the key. Here goes the key. This film, all right, this film is the final film in the DC Universe movie series that they've created as far as this particular stuff, okay? This style of animation, this series of stories that are interconnected and the such, okay? Now, the DC animated movie universe, that's what it's called, or that's what I'm calling it, or whatever. I'm going to just throw it out there. This is everything a DC comic book fan. So if you like Batman, if you like Superman, okay, this is what you ask for. These animated films are what you ask for. And it gives you insight on what might have been, okay, what could have been in the live action universe. Okay, this stuff is what Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck could have had, in my point. Now, here's the thing. All right, here's let me get on you. Let me take a look at you from another angle. Okay, so check this out. Okay, before I start the review, we're gonna track this back to the beginning. Okay, I had no clue that this was going to be interconnected with all the titles they produced. They kept doing a little thing here, a little thing there, and it's, pretty good. Some stories extremely relevant, others were just like fillers to introduce characters and scenarios and, people that would be important in the end, and I'm cool with that. And much like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I know the DC comic people don't want to have me mention the MCU, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. All right, I gotta do it. Warner Brothers Animation took their time to get viewers excited, tell a compelling story without revealing their final intentions. Because when I watched this, by the time I got to the end, it shook me up. It took me to the core. It had me in the emotional feels. Now, think about it. There have been roughly about 14, 15 movies, few side episodes in these things over the past 7 years. Now, it wasn't as lofty as the 22 movies. It wasn't as lofty as over the 10 years or whatever. That's cool. But they did their thing. Okay. This is what they should have done in the live action stuff. I mean, you think about it. This started off in 2013, okay? You had Justice League, The Flashpoint Paradox. You had Justice League War in 2014, Son of Batman in 2014, Justice League Throne of Atlantis in 2015, Batman vs. Robin in 2015, Batman Bad Blood in 2016, Justice League versus the Teen Titans in 2016, the first Justice League Dark in 2017, Teen Titans The Judas Contract 2017, Suicide Squad Hell to Pay in 2018, Death of Superman 2018, Reign of the Superman 2019, Batman Hush in 2019, Wonder Woman Bloodlines in 2019, and then finally, now in 2020, Justice League Dark Apokolips War. You've got to sit here and say, wow. Now, here's the thing about Justice League Dark Apokolips War. I'm going to throw this out at you. All right. It takes characters from all the previous films, bottom line, shows their purpose, and this final swan song for this story arc, 14, 15 movies, I think it was 14, more than it was 15. But anyway, this could have easily just been called Justice League Apokolips War. It could have just been called that. All right. Now, I'm also going to say, with no F's given, I give no F's. This is as close to the Snyder Cut as you are going to get to all the Snyder Cut clamoring people. I wish my boy Demond was in here. I'm going to throw it out there, but this is as close as anyone is going to get to a Snyder Cut. All right. Now, I'm not going to completely spoil this for everyone. And I'm going to honestly say the results of Justice League Dark Apokolips War, okay? Apokolips War, okay? This is, and I misspelled it in the title. Oh, well, that's all right. I'll fix it later. And this is, I'm going to throw it out here. This is what you get when you have a Superman that's out of traditional Superman character. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to say it. When your Superman does not have on red drawers, then you're wrong. Okay? This Superman does not wear the red drawers. Therefore, this Superman started off wrong. Okay? I'm going to throw it out here. And I'm going to say it. But when you have a hard ass Superman, that's what happens for your heroes. Shit turns bad. I'm sorry for the language. I'm throwing it out there. It hit the fan. It went bad. That's even before the credits start. Do you hear me, folks? That is what happens. All right? Now, I'm going to throw this out here. Bottom line up front. The video's made for adult fans. It's made for adults. All right? It's not made for kids. Language, graphic violence, blood, some language. I mean, it is what it is. The heroes in this story are at their lowest point. I think that's a trend nowadays. Just like back in the 90s, you had to have big guns, lots of pouches and pockets. Okay? Right now, heroes have to hit their lowest point in order for a story to be powerful and relevant. I think that's it. It happened for the Marvel movies. It's happening for the DC Comics animated series. These heroes are hitting their lowest point. Okay? The villain, he's pretty much damn near unstoppable, except for one thing. This is a trend, much like pouches and big guns. Pouches and big guns in the 90s are cocky villains who are too confident in their plan for the 21st century. It is what it is. Thanos was too confident. Darkseid is too confident in this. Okay, those are the two biggest, baddest characters I've ever seen, and both of them were way too confident in what was going down, thinking they could do it. Now, here's the thing. Now, Darkseid, we all know he's the big villain. They called Apokolips and all that. They hinted on him in a couple of other films. Justice League War introduced him. You've had some of that in Reign of the Superman, showing him behind the scenes. I'm not spoiling anything. You should have watched them damn movies by now. But what I will say, what I will put out there, what I will throw on the table, one thing I missed was, what the hell was his motivation? Just to take over the Earth? Just to destroy the Earth? I mean, maybe I got to go back and watch a lot of this again, because the one thing I always remember Darkseid for, and that is the anti-life equation. He wanted to subjugate all of the universe. He wanted everyone to bow their will to him using this anti life equation. It was mysteriously absent in this movie. Now, he was sucking the molten core out of the earth. Now, that did not make much sense to me. That almost felt like a despicable me type villain. That's something I expect from Gru and the minions. We're going to suck the molten core out of the earth. For what freaking reason? For what reason? I maybe I need to watch it again. I didn't catch the reason for that. But that's okay. That's okay. It was a beautifully animated feature. I was into it. I was watching everything. I was watching some of my favorite heroes and villains work people over and get worked over. I mean, there were a couple of points. The Green Lantern Corps, every yo, everything you would want in it, you know. But this is the thing. This is the thing. This is the part that kills me. Didn't get the ultimate motivation for Darkseid, but that's cool. It is what it is. But the way he took down the Justice League, it was calculated. It was really special. It was like boom, 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 boom. It almost reminded me of when you went back to um, Justice League Doom. If you remember that film, that wasn't part of this series, but Justice League Doom, where Batman had a plan to take down every Justice Leaguer. This is how this particular movie really felt. It really felt like like Darkseid is really taking elements, from things like that. I mean, I'm really trying not to spoil this um, overall, but it is such an exciting movie. It's great to watch. It's something. It's just seeing the heroes, seeing the villains falling in the most brutal ways possible, possible. You know, but it just shows you don't go messing around Earth. I don't care what superhero universe you're in or anime or whatever. You don't go messing with Earth. Earth is a focal point. People want to do their thing. Even though I think Darkseid, he might be working on him and Thanos might be working together now with this coronavirus stuff, but that's a whole different story. But listen, here's the thing. Bottom line, my review. This movie is worth every penny you will spend to watch it. Okay, came out May 5th. Came out May 5th. And it was basically video on demand. Watch it, check it out. It will be released on Blu-ray DVD May 19th. It will hit Blu-ray DVD on May 19th, guys. And if you've got the ability to go ahead, put your order in, let Amazon drop it off at the crib. Watch this. Even though I have watched this, I will be buying it and I will be watching it again because it is that good of a film for me not to have on physical media. Yeah, the streaming, bought the demand, computers go, computers break, accounts get lost, but a DVD Blu ray is forever. So that can do. So, what does your boy give Justice League Dark Apokolips War? First of all, it gets a 5 out of 5. This is a perfect thing. A lot of people might be surprised. Yo, you a big Marvel dude. How are you giving DC perfect? Yo, superheroes are what I like, and when you do superheroes good, it's a pretty damn good movie. Story great, animation decent, lead up great. Just everything an adult comic book fan wants is in this. I mean, that's all I can say. There's not much else I can say on that one. Other than, I don't want, you get all these release the Snyder cut, folk. And, like I said in that one video that I put up in the one podcast, I didn't put that on podcast. I think I just put it on video. But the one thing I had to say is I wish they would release it if it exists. But this is the thing. Warner Brothers just dropped this. And this, like I say, Justice League Dark, Apokolips War, I know I need to fix that. But the bottom line is it is. It is. This is your Snyder Cut, folks. This is the Snyder Cut that people are clamoring for. People were upset at Zack Snyder because he did a dark and gritty Superman. He did a dark and gritty Batman. This is the result of a dark and gritty Superman and a dark and gritty Batman. This is what happens when you don't have hope. This is hope. Ain't that what they told us? Hope. Keep hope alive. Cause that she owe me freaking money. That's what Superman is. Superman's supposed to be hope. Not desperation, not vengeance, not preemptive strikes. That's what happened with this. So, but it shows you the repercussions of what happens. Do our heroes win in the end? Heck, this is a comic book. Heroes should win in the end. But this is the thing. Do heroes win with a cost? Yeah, maybe. We might be winning. We might be heroes now in the world, but we're winning at a cost, right? It is what it is. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. But definitely, Justice League Dark Apokolips War is something you want to grab. This is definitely one for the books. This is definitely one to watch. Whew, man, I got that out my system, didn't I? But anyway, hey, shout out. Thanks, Low Cuts. Thanks, Red. Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate y'all popping in. Please make sure you hit the video with a thumbs up. Hit it with a like. As for everyone else, please make sure you follow me on Twitter. That is at Onyx1969. Give me your comments. Give me your questions. Hey, I'm really thinking about this. I was going to do, and this is something, just kind of throw it back at everybody. Let's see what feedback I could get. I wanted to do a trivia thing. I wanted to maybe put out to the first 50 people, okay, that I was thinking about setting up an Eventbrite. I did it and nobody actually got into it. Maybe because I didn't promote it enough, or how we're going to do this or whatever. I want to do an Eventbrite where I give away free tickets. It's free, doesn't cost no money. Okay, and people can sign up. I want to have a trivia. I want to have a superhero movie trivia. Okay, superhero comics, superhero movies, sci-fi, action. Just have some questions, and I want to give away some prizes. I want to give away something. I want to give away something like maybe a Hulu gift card. I want to give away maybe like a Netflix gift card. Something, or something that people can watch some of the stuff that I watch. I really want to do that. But this is the thing. I have to have enough people in it to make it worth it. So here goes my thing. Here goes my challenge. Share the video. Share this message. If I can get, and I'm going to do a low number, 25 people, I am going to put up an Eventbrite with 25 available tickets. And I am going to set up a trivia contest in June. Set it up for June 25. Start off small. June 13th, a Saturday afternoon. Okay. I have a feeling everybody's still going to be stuck in the house anyway. One way or the other. Either they're going to be practicing social distancing or they're going to be sick from contracting something. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to go ahead and create that. And what I will do is I'm going to advertise it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to make little small videos. I'm going to talk about it. And I may even do some of this trivia to go back through my videos and ask crazy ass questions. It's going to be like a game show. People are going to get 30 seconds to answer a question. Or should I do a shorter time? I don't know. I'm going to take advice from all of you. But it's going to set up a teleconference. Only 50 people are going to be allowed to join. And we're going to do that. And we're going to live stream it like a game show. Or should I do it with a smaller amount and do a straight up game show? Just have people answer a bunch of questions via my Twitter and earn a ticket like Willy Wonka. You know, earn the golden ticket by going back and watching my YouTube channel and watching my videos. Maybe that might be the aspect. We might have something there. But we want to get this started. We're going to get it going, and I'm going to start it for June 13th. Hate to have to push it back. But anyway, just letting you know what might be coming. But anyway, folks, let me go ahead and I'm going to say it like I always say it. If you can't say something nice, don't say it at all. Send it to me. Let me say it. Okay? Peace, y'all. And I'm out of here. And just to answer that, no, nobody's going to be able. That's why I say I'm going to put a timer on. Maybe it'd be like 15 seconds. If you can't get that question answered in 15 seconds, boom, you done. No Google, no Google, none of that. That's why I think the qualifying round, there's gonna be some questions in there, some hard stuff. I ain't Alec Trebek. I ain't gonna sit here. I'm not Steve Harvey. I'm not gonna be sitting there giving y'all the wrong answers. Nah, we gonna no, and we ain't gonna let you be googling. It ain't gonna. Some of it's gonna be softballs. Some of it's gonna be hard. We gonna make it work. But we gonna figure out how it's all gonna be done. Rules will come soon. Anyway, peace, y'all, and I'm out of here. Let's get this. Where's my funky music? Where's my funky music? Here you go. Bam! Oh, bam! 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, maybe if I hit the button right? Oh, this you crazy mother.